Usually when I do these career swap saves, I try to pick a journeyman who's played for a ton of different teams, but someone commented I should give Udonis Haslem's career to Wilt Chamberlain, and it got the juices flowing. Sure, Haslem has only ever played for the Heat, but that, and I hate that I'm going to say this, Heat culture has kept the franchise remarkably consistent for the 20 years he put on the jersey. Could adding one of the greatest big men in the history of the sport turn Miami into a dynasty, rivaling the Bill Russell Boston Celtics in their 11 titles? Let's find out. Here we are, it's the start of Season 1. As you can see, Wilt is here. He is immediately the best player on the team, no surprise there. You know, the exciting part about this is that Wilt is going to get to play with some all-time greats, which is going to make it very fun.
Yeah, mother lover.
Already we have Dwayne Wade on the team. He's of course going to get much better. We're going to add some other players soon, but this is the lineup we've been given for Season 1. So let's go ahead and get it started. In year 1, Wilt averages 16 points, 10.2 boards, 3.1 assists, 0.9 steals, and 2 blocks. And the Heat are going up against Jason Kidd's Nets in round 1. Now here's the thing. Udonis Haslem played 20 years in the league, so this is going to be a very long save. So I'm going to try to truncate that a little bit and only show you the highlights of the playoffs instead of the entire playoffs. I hope that's okay. I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. Let's get into it. All right, Hornets hold a 3-1 series lead. Let's see if we can get back in this. Not a great first year. We're going to lose here to the Hornets, but next year we get some added firepower. So let's see who wins this season, and then we'll get to year number 2. The Lakers are your NBA champions, which is very good news for us, as you will see here in a second. I told you we were going to get some help. Shaq Daddy is here.
You never know what can happen, you know? Might get a little bit freaky.
This team is going to be very good. Of course, we're very large. We have, what, 380 or above centers plus Christian Laettner. So a very good team here. I think we have a legitimate chance to potentially win a title behind these two big guys. I mean, it's not often you have two guys this big, this good. So they want us to have Shaq at power forward and Wilt at center. Oh boy, okay, this is going to be really sad for the other teams. Let's see if we can win a title or if this team is going to underperform. In year 2, Wilt the Stilt takes a big leap, averaging 24.6 points, 14.9 boards, 3.1 assists, 1.3 steals, and 2.5 blocks en route to becoming MVP, and best of all, getting his team the #1 seed in the playoffs. Now here is the bad news. If we go look at the team, we have a few injuries. So Shaq, broken left finger, out for 4 to 6 weeks. Alonzo ruptured his left Achilles, out for the season. You might notice someone else is missing because D Wade has a spinal injury.
Your back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
He'll be out for 2 to 4 weeks. This definitely puts in jeopardy our playoff chances. The team is looking a little rough. And this team, of course, has young LeBron James. So it's definitely going to be a test. Let's see how it goes. As expected, it's been a tough series. We're going to Game 7. The good news, though, is that Shaq is back in the lineup. Let's see if we can finish this one out and make it to the second round. Okay, we're going to jump into the actual game here in a second, but I did want to show you Wilt's stat line here in Game 7. 39 points, 28 rebounds, 5 blocks. You know, just very casual for him. It is a 4-point game, 1:13 left on the clock. Eddie Jones is at the line. We'll just stick with this one, see if they can finish this one out. Eddie Jones' shot is up. He makes it. So it is a 5-point game. Oh, okay, he gets 2 shots here. That's good. If he can make this second one, it could be out of reach. He does make, oh, he gets 3 shots. Oh, he got fouled on a 3. Okay, I didn't see that. All right, his shot is up, and he makes his 3rd shot. All 3 free throws. Miami leads by 7 with 1:12 left on the clock. It should be said LeBron has not had a very good night. In fact, it looks like he's out. Potentially he fouled out. I don't know for sure, but he's not in the game right now. Ricky Davis is chucking and hitting. Ooh-wee. All right, Kenyon Dooling bringing the ball up the court because, of course, D-Wade's still injured. Goes in the post to Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain goes to work on this guy. It's not Ilgauskas, but whoever it is, Wilt Chamberlain makes an easy shot. Cleveland calls a timeout. Let's see what they do coming out of it. Coming out of the timeout, I did go and check. LeBron and Shawn Livingston are both fouled out. Also, Carlos Boozer and Ricky Davis both have 5 fouls each, so they are on the precipice. We'll see what they can do. Ricky shoots again, misses that one. Darrell Wright with the rebound. This is probably going to be the end of the game. Oh my gosh, look at this. Kenyon Dooling, easy dunk. This one's over, folks. Let's just move on to round number 2. Next up, it's Agent Zero's Wizards. Let's see if we can improve on last year's playoff performance. It's another Game 7. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, not much sense jumping into this one. Let's just get on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Toronto does not have the juice, but KG might. It's time to play the T-Wolves. Yeah, in spite of everyone being healthy at this point, KG is dominating. Minnesota's up 3-2. Let's see if we can force a game 7. Okay, we won't hop into this one. We'll just save it for game 7. Up by 10 with 90 seconds left to go. I think this one's over. And yes, we get a very easy victory, 9-point game. Let's see if we can do the same in game number 7. As you can see, Miami is absolutely dominating. Shaq drops nearly 50 points in game 7, 139 to 108. I'm not even going to try to do that math. It's, what, 31? No, I have no idea.
Yeah, I didn't go to college, sorry.
Miami easily works Minnesota. We will skip to the trophy celebration, and then we will get out of here. And there you go. Miami lifts the trophy. They are champions 1 year earlier than Haslem's team was in real life. We'll have to see just how many titles Wilt and the team can win. I think this team could potentially challenge for double digits, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, this is getting a bit silly. Now, I do have some questions like, why is Gary Payton 90 overall at 37 years old? He should not be this good. In fact, I'm pretty sure he just rode the bench to this title.
You're gonna be my cheerleader. That's what you gonna be.
I think Jason Williams started over him, but you know, what can I do? I mean, I guess I could go in and make him worse, but I'm not going to bother. But yes, this team is absolutely disgusting. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to stop them from winning their 2nd straight title. So let's get into season number 3. In year 3, Wilt averages 23 points, 15 boards, 3.5 assists, 1.6 steals, 2.8 blocks, and wins his 2nd straight MVP. And the Heat are again the number 1 seed. They will be, this might actually be back-to-back years they're going up against the Wizards in round 1. Let's see if we can beat them down yet again. Well, there you go. We've yet to lose a game, and we're playing the Mavericks. I believe this is the same matchup Miami had in real life in 2006. Let's see if we can have a similar outcome. Time to try for the sweep. Obviously, we're going to win this one, but I wanted to show you the stats real quick because look how deep this team is, all the way down to Derek Anderson. We have double-digit scores here in the finals. Shaquille O'Neal. I'm sorry, 9 assists from Shaq. Shaq almost has a triple-double here in the finals. Also, D-Wade with 3 blocks. This team is just unbeatable. They are so good. It is not even fair. We're going to walk away with back-to-back titles. I apologize to Steve Nash and Dirk Nowitzki. Unfortunately, you ran into a buzzsaw here, but I will see you when we lift the trophy. And there you go. It is back-to-back MVPs, back-to-back titles for Wilt. The Heat look nearly unbeatable. This team does stay together for the most part for the next season, so a three-peat is definitely in the cards. Not too many changes here in year 4. Let's just go ahead and get this season started. In year 4, Wilt averages 24.6 points, 16.2 boards, 4.3 assists, 1.5 steals, and 2.9 blocks, winning MVP for the 3rd straight year, this year adding Defensive Player of the Year to the mix as well. And Miami is very easily the 1 seed. They only lost 6 games this year, so I think the path back to the finals is pretty open. Let's see how we do. We have yet to be tested here up into the finals, but now we're going against Carmelo's Nuggets, who have come all the way from the 8 seed. Interestingly, in the West, the 7 and the 8 seed played for a chance to play against us. Can they win a game? I'm going to say no, but we'll see how it goes. It is game 5. We are up 3-1, but Denver is up by 5. Let's see if they can close this one out or if we can come back. Wilt makes his first free throw. Down by 4. Shaq back in the game. I believe Gary Payton checked back in too. So yeah, all our starters are in. Here we go. Shot is up. That's, oh, I thought that was a miss. He made it. 3-point ball game, 1:46 left on the clock. We finally have some drama this season. Delfino drives the lane. Is that Carlos Delfino? I think it is. He's on Wilt. Wilt guarding well. Gets it to, I think that's Tyrus Thomas. Over to Dene. Back to Delfino. Wilt playing good defense. Look in the post. That's a good move. That's Dwight Howard on Dwayne Wade. You gotta love the Nuggets' chances, and Dwight puts in the easy jumper. All right, Gary Payton with the ball. Those assist numbers. We have, what, 9 more, 11 more? Gary Payton with the ball. He's guarded by someone, not sure who that is. Shaq against Nene. Nene has no chance. He just gets bullied.
Hey, wait!
Shaq is destroying that, man. Wow. Okay, Delfino brings the ball down the court. Is Carmelo? Let me just check. Apologize for ruining the flow. Carmelo has fouled out, so that is very bad. He was not having a very good game anyways, but still, that's a big loss. Was that 17? God. 17 rebounds from Big Wilt the Stilt. Okay. And he's playing against Dwight and Nene. Oh! So it's not like these are some scrubs in here. Delfino gets the screen, gets it. Ooh, good. Ooh, okay. Don't fall. Oh, I hate that animation. Kills me because it doesn't make any sense. It like physically does not work at all. 2K, you need to go take a physics lesson with my high school physics teacher. Ooh, Dwight misses his first shot. It is going to still be a 3-point game. He needs to make these. It is a guy you would want to foul here at the end, but he does make his second shot. We could just have a hack-a-shack between Dwight and Shaq if the teams wanted. Fortunately, they're not going to. D-Wade, no screen there, but takes it past his man, gets it over to Shaq. Shaq not going to shoot that shot. Antoine Walker with the ball, finds a screen. Oh, he's got Gary Payton wide open, but he doesn't get to him, and he misses he was doubled on that, so not a very good shot, and he misses it. Richardson, oh my gosh, Richardson, behind the back, to the goal. Oh, Richardson, what a shot. Denver up by 6 with 35 seconds on the clock. That is not the sequence the Heat needed. Really got to hate Antoine Walker for taking that shot because it was not a very good shot to take. Shaq going to have an easy dunk there in the post. Nene playing horrible defense. And now the Heat will press. Are they going to foul? They will foul immediately. Is that going to be? Yeah, he's going straight to the line. Delfino with 2 shots, trying to put Denver back up by 6. He makes his first 5-point ball game, 25 seconds on the clock. Can he make his second? He is hurt and tired, but he makes it. In spite of not having Carmelo, Denver is doing well here in the clutch. Let's see what Miami does coming out of this timeout. Miami gonna have to take a quick shot here. Maybe they could get it into Gary Payton, Dwayne Wade, have it 3. I mean, I guess Antoine Walker, but he's passing the ball in, so it'll be a tough shot. Gets to Shaq instead, finds D-Wade. D-Wade pulls, D-Wade hits. What a shot. Only took off 4 seconds. 3-point ball game. They're going to foul, but will they make their free throws? It is going to be, oh, I thought he got a steal, but he did not. Who was that? I couldn't tell who D-Wade fouled there. It's a foul. Is that Delfino? It is. Delfino at the line. Number 35 makes his first shot. 4-point ball game. Still plenty of time on the clock if the Heat can make their shots. And, I thought that was going to be a miss, but he makes both. So 5-point game, 20 seconds on the clock. Going to have to shoot quickly. And we know the AI hates quick shots. Well, Gary Payton, you got to pull there, my friend. There's no time left. Get it to Shaq. Okay, he does not. He misses. Shaq can't get the rebound. Dwight going to the line. A very bad possession for the Heat there to end this one. Ooh, okay, come on. Come on, Dwight. Finish this one out. Let's get a game 6. Make this interesting. He misses. Gets it to Gary Payton. Get it to D-Wade right now. Shoot. Oh, you got to shoot. You got to shoot. There's no time to take these shots. Payton hits. It is a 2-point ball game with 3 seconds on the clock. Denver is going to call a timeout. We'll see what they do. Surely they're just going to get the ball in, get a foul. If they make their shots, this game is pretty much over. But if they miss even one, the Heat have a chance. All right, probably want to get it to Delfino. He has been shooting well here toward the end. Instead, they get it to Richardson. I'm not sure what his first name is, but he's going to go to the line. I think he's a creative player. Rodney Richardson. Yeah, if that's definitely a creative player's name. If he makes these, it's over. He does make the first. Can he make the second shot in the clutch? Send this to another game. He puts it up and he makes it. That is going to be your ball game, folks. The Heat will have to go on the road and try to, he almost made that, but he will have to go on the road and try to finish this series out. I will see you when we get into the clutch of that game. Well, look, the Nuggets did well in game 5, but they are losing at home by 45 points. This game is over. We will get to the confetti drop, and then we will get to year number 5. Wilt Chamberlain wins back-to-back MVPs, and also the Heat win 3 straight championships. Next year is going to be a little bit different. We're going to lose some of our star players, but still, they're going to have Wade. They're going to have Wilt. It's going to be tough for any team to have a duo better than that. I will see you in year number 5 where we go for 4 straight MVPs and 4 straight NBA titles. Okay. I know what you're saying. Shaq did not get traded till the middle of the season, but look, I like this lineup better, so we're just going to go ahead and do it to start the season. We traded Shaq for Shawn Marion. If you want to complain in the comments, that is definitely your right.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
But I want to see what the Matrix can do alongside Wilt. We've seen Shaq here for 2 seasons. Let's go ahead and get Shawn in early and let's get this thing rolling. In year 5, Wilt Chamberlain wins his 4th straight MVP, his 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year, and just basically dominates the game. In fact, I mean, you can see the stats here, but let me just show you. Like, he did miss 2 games, right? Which is why this is astounding. Okay, if we go to stating, now prepare yourself. We didn't lose a single basketball game. This Miami Heat team, they're very good, right? They're very, very good. They have 2 all-time players. Shawn Marion, very good. Ricky Davis, even good in this save. But 82-0? 82-0? I didn't even think that was possible. I've tried to do this with like way better teams than this and didn't make it happen. So it's going to be very sad if we don't win the finals. But, you know, round 1, we're going up against, I think this is LeBron's team. Yeah, LeBron. No, wait. Antoine Walker? Where's LeBron? Is LeBron hurt? Okay, LeBron's hurt, so we're gonna waltz through this one. Okay, we got to give a big ups to Michael Redd and the Bucks for giving us our first loss in the season.
He is him.
We cannot run the perfect table. And for the finals, we get this Kobe Bryant team. I think we're probably gonna sweep them, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, I didn't even want to jump into this one. The Lakers did not get within 20 points, I don't think, of us in a single game, so very easily. And D-Wade wins a Finals MVP. Look at that stat line: 30 points, 8 boards, 11 assists. Man, he is really showing out this year. All right, so we win 4 straight MVPs. 4 straight titles. Now we're moving on to year number 6. We're going to lose the Matrix. We're going to add a couple of other guys, but I don't think we're probably going to go 82-0 this year, but I wouldn't have said that about this year either. So let's go look at the team. I really thought this was going to be a down year, but for some reason, Jermaine O'Neal has not fallen off a cliff like he did in real life, which is good news for us. Michael Beasley's here too, so that's a decent option on the wing. We don't look as terrible as I thought we were going to be. Obviously, like, point guard is a problem. We have Luther Head and Mario Chalmers, so gonna be tough there, but I think this team could compete. I mean, obviously we have 390 overall players, so we're gonna have a chance, but for now, it's time to get into the season. Wilt has a bit of a down year by his standards, averaging 21.3 points, 12 boards, 5 assists, 1.4 steals, and 2 blocks. Makes first team All-NBA and second team All-Defense, but his teammate Dwayne Wade is the one that wins the MVP this time around, but it doesn't really matter. Miami's still the number 1 seed. They lost 11 games this year, so they weren't quite as perfect as they were last year, and this time they'll have to go up against a healthy LeBron James in round 1 of the playoffs. Time to start the campaign for 5 in a row. All right, as you can see, the Heat have rolled through the playoffs. They've yet to lose a game. We can look at this Warriors team. They're okay. I mean, they have some players, right? They got the LeBron stopper. They got Jay Rich, Zebo. They have some guys, but I think this is going to be a fairly easy win for us once again. Let's get into it. All right, the Warriors were able to steal a game. However, it is not enough. Miami looks like they're going to walk away with this one. If I could show you real quick this stat line from our man Wilt Chamberlain. He has a triple-double with 3 steals and 3 blocks in game 6 here. No, game 5 here. D-Wade also playing very well, obviously 39 points in 46 minutes. Love to see that over on the other side. Not quite as good. I mean, Jay Rich having a decent game, but nothing really to write home about. It looks like the Heat are going to finish this one out. Wilt Chamberlain. Oh! Wilt Chamberlain gets an easy dunk in the paint. They're up by 11, 1:47 left on the clock. I will probably just go ahead and skip us forward. All right, I was wrong. Golden State has brought this back to within 4 with 33 seconds on the clock. D-Wade looks like he's going to go to the line. Let's see if he can make this a 6-point game. First shot is going up. D-Wade is tired. He misses the first shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That Gatorade.
Can it bring me some water?
Second shot is up. He makes that one. 5 points, 33 seconds on the clock. Steve Blake has been hitting big shot after big shot here to end this thing. But we're going to go into a timeout first, and then we'll see what Golden State cooks up. Steve Blake has been having a monster game. Jason Richardson also playing well. Petrus, a decent 3-point shooter. Blake doesn't shoot. Richardson isn't going to shoot. He's going around his man. Can he get by Dwayne Wade? He can. He dunks all over Wilt Chamberlain to make this a 3-point ball game, but they need to score much faster than that. Who's going to the line? They get it away from Wade, which is a good thing. Is that Luther Head? Yeah, Luther Head goes to the line. Team is up by 3 with 20 seconds on the clock. This is the pressure cooker for Mr. Head. He is shooting 25% today, 3 points on the night. Can he make his free throws, though? He does make the first one. It's a 4-point game. That's bad news if you're a Warriors fan. Second shot is up. It is going to be another make. 5 points, 20 seconds. Probably out of reach. We'll stick with it, though. See if Steve Blake has some magic left in those fingers. Jason Richardson drives right by his guy. Easy shot. Still back to a 3-point game. But they really need to be making 3s at this point, not the 2s. The 2s are not doing much for them as long as the Heat keep making their free throws. D-Wade back to the line. He did miss last time, so there is a chance he could miss here. First shot's up. He makes that one. 42 points, 6 boards, 13 assists tonight for Dwayne Wade. A great performance all around for our man. He's got his team up to 5 points with 12 seconds left on the clock. Unless Steve Blake just goes crazy here. This one's probably over. Petrus shoots. Petrus makes. It's a 2-point ball game with 7 seconds on the clock. The Heat need to make both of these free throws to put this team away. It looked like they were pretty much out of it, but Golden State has been shooting well to end this one, so they definitely have a chance. Let's see what they do coming out of this timeout. I forgot they don't have the ball. It's Heat that has the ball. I don't know what I was talking about. Someone's going to get fouled. D-Wade is going to go to the line. Can he make both of his shots and finish this out? He has missed one so far. So far, he's shooting 75% of what we've seen. Can he keep it up, keep shooting well? He makes the first 3-point ball game. He has to miss this if Golden State is going to have a chance. The shot is up. The pressure is on. He makes it. It is a 4-point ball game, 6 seconds on the clock. Not much of a chance here for Golden State because the computer hates to go fast. Petrus puts a shot up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, they're not going to be able to foul fast enough, right? Like, they're only going to have a second left on the clock, maybe? Yeah, 0.5 seconds left on the clock. They'll have a shot. I don't think they can advance the ball, though, is the issue. Can Luther Head put the Heat up by 2? This has been quite the exciting game here at the end for something that looked like it was going to get out of hand very quickly. Golden State needs to be commended for that. All right, they make both their shots. Can Steve Blake hit a full court shot? Miracle. He doesn't even get it off. Okay, he didn't even make it either. Okay, there you go. Miami, 5-time champions. That makes 5 of 6 for Wilt Chamberlain in his career. Is he going to be able to challenge Bill Russell's 11 titles? It seems likely considering we still have the LeBron James era to come. But for now, we're going to get into year number 7, which is the last year in the pre-decision era. Can we go 6 for 7? I would guess probably not, but I'll be honest, I was pretty surprised we waltzed this title this year, so what do I know? Welcome to year number 7. As you can see, the team has not changed too much. The big change, of course, is that Michael Beasley, unlike in real life, continues to be a borderline dominant force. So that is going to buoy us quite a bit. And Jermaine O'Neal has yet to fall off, still playing well at 31 years old. We're definitely getting a different version of Jermaine O'Neal than the Heat got in real life. We also have Quentin Richardson is here. Q-Rich, always been a big fan of his. Mario Chalmers getting better. But yeah, this team is probably going to compete again just because we have so much good top-end talent. I don't know if we'll win a championship. I mean, I said that last year and we very easily did. So maybe I just don't know how to predict what 2K is going to do. All right, we're just going to jump in here instead of reading out the stats. You can just see them. As you can see, though, the big thing from year number 7 is that Wilt Chamberlain did miss several games, only played 66 games. You may assume that would end in a downturn for the Heat, but Dwayne Wade had another MVP campaign. We are the 1 seed. I believe we won 63 games this year. Is that correct? Yes. Oh, 68. We won 68 games. So still the class of the league. Although look at those Thunder, 60 and 22. Okay. So we are still very, very good. In round 1, we're going to go up against this Pacers team that has Ron Artest. Darko is a problem now, I guess? Okay. For now, I'm just going to jump ahead to when things get spicy. In this version of the NBA, Michael Redd is 1 step from godhood, and so the Bucks have us in a Game 7 matchup. Let's see if we can finish this out and make it to the finals. Miami finds themselves up by 9 with 1:42 left to go. That's probably the game, but as we saw last time out, these teams can come back, especially if they have some hot shooters, and Michael Redd is one of those. They also have Chris Bosh, who is not in the game. Salmons drives the lane, misses. Bargnani gets the ball and puts it in, makes it a 7-point game with 1:30 on the clock. Not sure, is Chris Bosh fouled out? Let's check that real quick while we have a break in the action. Bosh has 22 points and has fouled out of the game, so that is not good. The Heat should definitely send some guys in and take advantage of them not having one of their best big men. Richardson with the ball. Where's D-Wade? Is D-Wade fouled out? Oh, D-Wade is hurt. Oh, that's why the series has been close. Dwayne Wade isn't playing. Ooh, that's bad. We're missing the MVP. Luther Head with the ball, looking for somebody. They really need to work this into the big guys, but instead Q-Rich unloads and makes the shot. What a big time shot from the former Clipper. All right, Milwaukee has the ball. They had to score fast, and then also on top of that, they need to play some defense. They do score fast. Now let's see if they can play some defense. It's a 7-point game, 1:08 left on the clock. They're going to full court press, gets it to Luther Head. Luther Head looks down in the post, gets it to O'Neal. Jermaine puts a shot up, misses, gets a rebound, doesn't get a rebound. Michael Redd with the ball, bringing it down the court. He's got to score fast. He has Jermaine O'Neal on him. That's a mismatch for him, and he works it in and gets a shot. That was some good defense for Jermaine O'Neal, but Michael Redd makes a shot. 5-point game, 47 seconds left on the clock. They're going to play it out. They're not going to press anymore. Q-Rich but they're going to foul. Okay, that was an interesting sequence from the AI. All right, J.R. Smith checks into the game. Milwaukee did have a foul to give. Michael Beasley also in the game now. We'll see if they foul. See, I would go foul. Okay, they went and fouled Wilt immediately. Now, Wilt, not a bad free throw shooter in real life. I'm not sure what his rating is in this. He is 25 points, 17 boards. His stat lines are always ridiculous. He makes his first shot. We're up to a 6-point game. Can he make his second? And it's up, and Wilt remains a good free throw shooter. 73%, so not a bad free throw shooter in general. Let's see what Milwaukee does coming out of the timeout. All right, the Bucks need to score fast if they want to have a chance. That probably means getting the ball to Michael Redd. Instead, they're going to get it to this guy. I think his name is Howard. Yeah, Javon Howard. He's actually a very good player, but he's created. J.R. Smith also not a bad shout for a three-point shot. He puts it up. He misses that one. Jermaine O'Neal with the rebound. That is probably going to be the game. In fact, I don't even know. Are they going to foul? They're going to let them play this out? Okay, sure. Luther Head.
I say whatever.
Pulls from 3 for no reason. Wilt gets the rebound. Gets it out to Q-Rich. Q-Rich pulls. Q-Rich makes. 10-point ball game. 21 seconds on the clock. That is going to be that. We will skip to the finals. I will see you hopefully with another competitive matchup, this time against either the Thunder or the Warriors. The Warriors are able to overcome the Thunder, and we're going to have a finals rematch from last year. Now, here's the bad news. D-Wade out for 1 to 2 weeks. We may see Golden State do a little bit better than they did last year. Remember, they only won a single game in 2009, I don't know what year it was, but in year number 6 of the save. Wilt is not completely on his own. He does have some other players, but no D-Wade is going to be a potential problem. Let's see if we can win title number 6. The Warriors do a little bit better than last year. They win 2 games, but we are up 3-2. D-Wade is back. It's time to close this thing out. It's been a very back and forth game, but Miami finds themselves up by 7 with 1:27 on the clock. Can Golden State pull off another comeback and force a game 7? I'm going to guess no, but we've seen crazier things happen before. But with stuff, oh, never mind, he misses. I thought for sure he was going to make that. Okay, Cheeks gets the rebound, gets it up to Ty Lawson. Ty Lawson goes to work, gets it to Gallinari. Gallinari putting the moves on Jermaine O'Neal, goes right at the cup, makes the shot where Wilt Chamberlain could not. It is a 5-point ball game, 1:11 on the clock. We're going to check fouls real quick. Gallinari having himself a game, 25 points in 27 minutes. That man is cooking today. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anybody really in foul trouble. I mean, Lutherhead has 4, as does Zebo, but no one in danger of going out anytime soon. So we should have a pretty clean game here to end it. The Heat have the ball. They're up by 5. They want to probably run some clock here. No quick shots, Luther. Please, not like last time. He gets it to D-Wade. D-Wade, oh, I thought he was going to pull. Jermaine O'Neal, okay, we'll take that shot. That's an easy shot. That's fine. 7-point game, 1:05 on the clock. Ty Lawson with the ball. They need to shoot quick, and they have to play good defense. That's the problem. They have not been stopping us. Ooh, I thought he was going to go Petrus right there, but he does not. He does there. Petrus with a shot. If he makes this, that's huge. All right, it is a 4-point ball game, 52 seconds on the clock. Great shot from Petrus. Love these old Warriors jerseys. Wish they would go back to them more often. All right, D-Wade working. He's come back from injury. Can he come back and put the team on his back? They're doubling him up. They're doubling up D-Wade. They got to find the open man. He gets it to O'Neal. O'Neal looking around. O'Neal also getting doubled. O'Neal gets it to Beasley. They are refusing to throw the ball to Lutherhead. But who is this? Is this Beasley? Yeah, Beasley is going to the line, trying to put his team up by 7? No, 6. Misses the first. Not a good free throw from Beasley. He does not have the best form, I will say. It's kind of an odd, like, swinging farm gate motion. Zebo gets the... Oh, my God, Zebo. Oh, Zebo almost has a massive turnover. Instead, he finally gets the ball to J-Rich. J-Rich blows by D-Wade. D-Wade fouls to save the easy bucket. Richardson goes to the line for 2. He makes the first. It is now a 3-point ball game. This Golden State team loves to hang around. We can never just beat them down like you would think we would, given the differences in overall. Jason Richardson makes it a 2-point game with 27 seconds left on the clock. Got to get that ball. Nope, that's not who you want to. You want to get the ball to Michael Beasley. Got to force it over to him. Instead, D-Wade going to the line. A great free throw shooter. He's had 36 points, 14 assists tonight. An incredible game from Flash. And he knows that he's getting even better teammates next year. So he knows this is going to be quite the run for the Heat over the next 3 or 4 seasons. All right, D-Wade's second shot is up. Can he make this a 4-point game? He does. 26.6 seconds on the clock. It's not out of reach. Of course, this Warriors team has several good 3-point shooters. Jason Richardson is pretty solid. Petrus has made a couple threes. Ty Lawson is okay. Gallinari potentially is fine. I think he's a good 3-point shooter. It's been a while since I've watched Gallinari play. I don't get a lot of New York Knicks games. Does he still play for the Knicks? I could be wrong there. Who knows? All right, Cheeks inbounding the ball. Looking for a man. Who's he going to get it to? He's going to go to Ty Lawson. He's got to go to somebody. Okay, he goes to Petrus instead. Get it to Ty. Ty Lawson shoots. Misses. Wilt Chamberlain with the board. Wilt Chamberlain, a pretty good free throw shooter. Oh, God, I thought my game just crashed. Okay, Wilt Chamberlain, a pretty good free throw shooter. He has 29 points tonight. Makes the first. That probably puts it out of reach. Second shot is up and another make. That is a 6-point game, 20 seconds on the clock. Golden State is going to have to work quickly if they want to have a shot to take this one back. Instead, Ty Lawson's just going to stand here. Just going to keep standing here. There he gets to Petrus. Petrus pulls. Petrus makes. Okay, 3-point game. 11 seconds. If they could get the ball to Beasley, that would be huge, but that's not going to happen. Instead, they're going to get it to Luther Head. To be fair, the lowest rated player on our starting 5, Luther Head at the line. The guy you want, but still, if he makes one of these, it's over. Come on, Luther. He makes his first. That is probably going to be the ball game unless we have a miracle from Golden State. Can the Bay Area produce something out of the history books? Let's see. Ty Lawson brings the ball up the court. He's got to shoot fast. He gets it to Zebo. Zebo's got to shoot. Petrus got to shoot. Petrus shoots. Petrus, oh my God. Petrus has 9 points in like the last minute of this game. This man is on fire. Okay, there is a very slight chance now if they could just get the ball to Petrus, but they have to get a missed free throw here. So they have to foul somebody who's going to miss free throws. The bad news for them, Beasley is inbounding. He's been our worst free throw shooter so far. Gets it into head. Head made his last 2 free throws. Can he continue the trend? Can he continue to be a clutch player despite being our worst player? First shot is up. It is a make. Ooh, I thought that was drifting for a second, but it's not. He makes a shot. It is now a 4-point ball game. No, it's a 3-point ball game. If he makes this, it is over. If he misses, there's a chance. He misses. Call timeout. Oh, no, they don't. They just heave it, and oh, my God. I thought we were going to have another one. Zebo misses the full court miracle. I guess they didn't have a timeout to call. And Miami wins their 6th straight championship. This is getting wild, and it's only going to get wilder over the next few years because we are about to add LeBron James and Chris Bosh to the team. It's going to be disgusting. I will see you with the new and improved Miami Heat. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Welcome to year 8. Let's get it started. We're here at the end of season number 8. At least for now, I'm going to go ahead and show you everybody's stats because I know you're probably interested to see how LeBron, D. Wade, C. Bosh, Chris Bosh, and Wilt are all doing. Wilt does win Defensive Player of the Year, first team defense, first team All-NBA. D. Wade wins another MVP. If we can check real quick. You've seen the stats, right? Okay, let's go check. I believe that means he has won his 4th straight MVP? Question mark? No, it's his 3rd straight. Wilt won 4 times, and then D. Wade won 3 in a row, the last 3. We are, as you can see, the number 1 seed. We went 77-5 this year. Our first round matchup is against Boston, who, as you can see, is not very good. Should be a pretty easy win, although, as you can see here, we do have some injuries. Of course, Wilt is out for a bit, as is D. Wade, but they'll be coming back probably by the end of this series, if not before then. So I think we have a pretty good shot at the playoffs. I will jump you in when things get interesting. The Heat have only lost once to the Kevin Durant-led New York Nets. Now they're going up against Tony Parker and Tim Duncan here in San Antonio. Can we finish this out? I'm going to guess probably yes, but we have to play the games first. All right, San Antonio's making it interesting, and as you can see here, no injuries for us to speak of, no injuries for them either, but we should be holding a very easy win. Unfortunately, we're going to Game 7. Let's see how it goes. Apologies, I misclicked the button and accidentally simmed too fast.
What?
So as you can see, we won 137-112, so it's not like you're going to get to see an exciting end of the season or anything, but in year 8, LeBron and Chris Bosh's first years with the Heat, we have won our, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th straight title. We had the misses. 7 titles in 8 years. It is wild in this save, so let's see if we continue it into year 9. Quick interstitial before we get into year number 9. Because I have all these guys on such tiny contracts, they went out and signed KG. I'm going to trade him away, don't worry. But this would be the greatest super team to end all super teams if I let it stand. All right, we are officially in year number 8 now. No KG, no Darko. We have a legitimate squad. And as you can see, we've made some downgrades. Of course, there's no more Mike Bibby. Shane Battier he doesn't take his place, but he kind of fills the hole of our 6th man. But yeah, the team, of course, relies on these 4 guys staying healthy. I mean, even if one of them gets hurt, there's so much firepower in this, and it's wild. Why is LeBron? LeBron's potential is not gone as high as it usually does in real life. That puts LeBron below Dwayne Wade. Obviously, he's 3 years younger. He could progress a little bit, but his potential, as you can see, it's only an A. These other guys are A+, so a bit of an odd one there for LeBron, but we'll roll with it. And let's see what happens in year number 9. All right, we're here at the end of year number 9. As you can see, kind of surprisingly, Chris Bosh led the team in scoring. Granted, he only played 68 games, but still a great showing from him. D. Wade did pick up MVP for the 4th year in a row, while Wilt Chamberlain grabbed his 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year and his, 4th overall Defensive Player of the Year, I believe? Yeah. So still doing well. LeBron is growing, which is good. Not like physically growing, but his overall is growing. So he's becoming a little bit better. And just in general, this team is really, really, really good. Now, they did not go 82-0. I think they went 77-5 if memory serves. Yeah, so 77-5. So by far the best record in the league. Although I'd love to see OKC up there too. Maybe we'll face them in the finals this season. We get Boston again in the first round matchup. Going to be, actually this time they have Paul. Last year Paul Pierce was hurt. So they have Paul Pierce. There's a chance they could win. As I try to keep this video relatively short, I will catch you back when something exciting starts to happen. We have made it to the NBA finals, looking to win our 8th straight title. As you can see, this Thunder team is not terrible. Ray Allen, Derek, who will be joining us soon, I think, Derek Carroll, Tyrese Thomas, Darko Milicic, Shawn, Marion, Nick Collison. So not a terrible team. Of course, not the Thunder team that most Thunder fans know in this era, but still not bad at all. Let's see if we can beat them. We hold a 3-2 series lead. It's time to see if we can finish this thing out. The Heat are up by 6 with 1:18 left on the clock, but OKC is at home. They do have the ball. They have some sharpshooters, although Ray Allen is a little tired. The Gatorade symbol is lit up. Can he shoot the Thunder back into this one? He gets, oh, I thought he might take a shot there. He doesn't. He drives the lane. Milicic being guarded by, you got to take advantage of that matchup. Instead, they get out to Nick Collison. Collison finds Ray Allen. Ray Allen with a mismatch here. Will he exploit it? Kind of, but he can't get around Wilt even with the speed, and he misses that shot. Not a very good shot from Ray Allen. Not the best possession there for the Thunder. Boulard brings it up the court, gets it to LeBron. LeBron hangs. Oh, okay, he got the shot off. I thought it was going to get blocked, but it did not. Allen brings the ball up the court. What can Jesus Shuttlesworth do today? He can pass it to Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague gets by Bullard and misses the shot. Milicic with the rebound. Milicic puts it up. That's a score. It's a 4-point game. 32.8 seconds left on the clock. Thunder may look to foul here. Not really sure. Like, why is there's some guys that aren't in? I'm not sure why Shawn Marion isn't in. He might have fouled out. Let's see. Okay, Tyrese Thomas is fouled out. Shawn Marion's still good. Man, Tyrese Thomas fouling out has to hurt because the Heat do have a lot of size. Although they lost Chris Bosh, so I guess it kind of evens itself out. Okay, who's at the free throw line? Yeah, that's right. D-Wade at the line, trying to make this a 6-point game. Makes his first. D-Wade, a great free throw shooter. We've seen him come up in the clutch several times in this save. He's been dominant. The reigning MVP puts the shots away. Jeff Teague bringing the ball up the court. The Thunder going to call a timeout here. Let's see what they do coming out of it with a 6-point deficit to make up. OKC will need to shoot quickly, which is something the computer struggles to do consistently. Milicic looks for somebody, gets it to Carroll, gets it to Marion, back to Carroll, over to Teague. Teague pulls up the shot. Teague misses. Chamberlain with the rebound, the guy you want to foul. They get it to Battier. Battier is fouled by Marion. Battier, I'm not sure if he's a good free throw shooter or not. Can't remember off the top of my head. I mean, he played for Duke, so he has to have good fundamentals. Am I correct? Let's see. He bricks the first. He does have, that was an 81% free throw shooter shot, so he's a good free throw shooter. The second shot is up. He makes it. That probably puts the game pretty much out of reach. I say that a lot, and then it backfires on me. Jeff Teague with the ball, brings it up the court, gets it to Ray Allen. Ray Allen's got to shoot fast. Ray Allen pulls the guy you want in his hands, but he misses. A brick from Ray Allen in the clutch. You don't usually see that. D-Wade, I'm not sure what he was doing there, but he does lose the ball for a second, is able to get it back, and they're going to dribble out the clock. Miami are your 8-time champions of the NBA. 8 straight, 8 of 9. They also have the last 8 MVPs on the team. So this team is rolling, and it is not going to stop anytime soon because they have at least one more year, if not 2. I can't remember off the top of my head if LeBron played 4 years or just 3 with the Heat, but they have at least one more year of LeBron James on the team. So this could get ugly. We may see them win title number 9, but oh, and I just realized they're going to add Ray Allen next year, so it's going to get even worse. All right, I will see you at the start of year number 10. The NBA is in a bad place, I think. Oh, boy. Yeah, we added Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis, and it's over. Sorry, the rest of the NBA. This is going to be the 9th straight championship for the Heat, I do believe. Year number 10 is a little injury-plagued for our boys. Only Chris Bosh plays 80 games or more, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, stats are down across the board, but that's going to happen when you have this many great guys. D-Wade is day-to-day with a muscle injury. Ray Allen is out for 2 to 4 weeks, or not out, he's hurt for 2 to 4 weeks. He'll still play through it, and Mike Miller is down for 1 to 2 weeks. But it doesn't really matter, as I'm about to show you. If we go to the standings this year, it's not quite 82-0, but we went 81-1, so we lost a single game in spite of all of those injuries. It has been absolute domination start to finish. Most games are not within like 20 or 30 points. So again, let's skip to when things get spicy here in the playoffs, because it's probably going to be mostly sweeps. Kawhi Leonard's Magic are the only team to take a win off of us so far. Now we're facing the Suns team, and I gotta be honest, look, they're not terrible. They're very good across the board, but just, I mean, there's no star power here. Like Rodney Stuckey is their best rated player. He's having a save of his life, I guess, but it's just like their best player is as good as our fourth best player. So it's not even going to be close. We're just going to murder these guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, they've yet to be within 15 points of us so far in the first 3 games. So I don't see things changing, but we'll see if we can sweep. All right, hopefully this save is not getting too boring for you with the Heat just absolutely dominating. I mean, in some ways you kind of want to see them struggle, but in other ways it's cool to see a team that is this good, just absolutely dominating. They're going to win title number 9. They'll be going for title number 10 in year 11. LeBron and Ray Allen and the rest of the crew are all back. So Wilt Chamberlain going to have a very good chance to win his 10th title and set him up for a very, very good chance of besting Bill Russell for most NBA titles in a career. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and skip you forward to year number 11, show you what the team looks like, show you what we're working with, see if we can win that 10th title. Welcome to year number 11. As you can see, it just keeps getting wilder and wilder. We've added Michael Beasley to the mix. He continues to be a stud.
Let me put a shirt on for you.
Probably going to be our 6th man, I would have to guess. And then we also have Greg Oden, who has not been a bust in this save. 25-year-old Greg Oden now added to the team. Yeah, it's going to be tough for any team to beat us this year. Let's see if we go 82-0. I think we're definitely going to win that 10th title, but can we do another perfect season? Let's see. All right, we're at the end of season number 11. I'm just going to show you that. This is okay. LeBron wins MVP, so someone different from D-Wade. Giannis, rookie. Beasley wins 6th man. I believe I said that in the preseason. Beasley wins 6th man. LeBron, defensive player of the year. And here's where it gets a little wild, okay? So remember how we've gone 82-0, 81-1. Well, we did 82-0 again. This team is just too good. They're too good. We'll look real quick. Did Wilt make any of the teams? No. He did not make any of the teams. We're of course the 1 seed. Let's go ahead and look at the stats real quick and then we'll get into the playoffs. No one averaged over 20 points per game because we're so good. We're so stacked that doesn't matter. We'll only play 64 games this season, but he does average 18 and 11, 4.2 assists. He actually is under 2 blocks a game, which is kind of wild for him. Michael Beasley up above 1 block a game. You love to see that. So team is looking very, very good, as to be expected. We're probably going to win a championship. To that end, I will catch you back when things either get exciting or we're on the verge of winning our 10th straight championship. So far, the only team to beat us this entire year is this Chris Paul, Paul Pierce Boston team, but now we're going up against the Spurs. The Spurs, again, they're not as good as us. That is, I mean, that's a given, but they are solid. They have Tony Parker, they have Tim Duncan, Chandler Parsons, if he plays, is here. They got the Juice Man, Jason Richardson, Andrew Bogut. So they have some guys. Gilbert Arenas. Wow, Gilbert's fallen off a cliff. He was, I think, in the 90s earlier. Rasheed Wallace, Jaden Bullard, who used to play for us. Ooh, Jared Sullinger. Tiago's here. Robin. So they have a lot of good to decent players. In a normal save, this would be a challenge. In this save, we're going to sweep them. But, you know, in the words of the Little Giants,
even if they beat you 99 times out of 100, that still leaves
1 time. 1 time. Yeah. 1 time.
Unfortunately for the Spurs, so far they have been unable to get there just 1 time. We were up 3-0. Time to see if we finish this out. Unfortunately, no miracles for San Antonio. They are going to lose this one in relatively embarrassing fashion, and that means the Miami Heat and Wilt Chamberlain, and to be fair, Dwayne Wade win their 10th straight title. We have 9 more years to beat Bill Russell's 11 titles. We only need 1 more. However, next year things are going to change a little bit. We're going to lose LeBron. That shouldn't be too big of a problem, but you never know what will happen. I will see you at the start of year number 12. All right, we are here in year number 12. As you can see, we've made a couple of downgrades. I wouldn't call them tactical because you'd love to have LeBron, but we've traded LeBron basically for Dang. Dragic is here, but yes, this team is much worse. We lost Ray Allen, we lost Greg Oden, Shane Battier is gone. I mean, there's still a chance we could compete. We still have 2 top-end talents. Dang, very solid. Beasley, very solid. Bosh is like dramatically falling off a cliff, but still decent enough. I think will probably be decent. This may be the first year in a while we don't win a title though, but we've said that before. Let's see if it happens. In year 12, Wilt Chamberlain pops back up to 19.2 points, 11.5 boards, 3.9 assists, 1.6 steals, and 2 blocks, makes the third team All-NBA team and first team defense yet again. And while the Heat are the 1 seed, they did lose 7 whole basketball games this year, folks. Also, Mario Chalmers is injured. He'll be out for a couple of games at least. And on top of that, we get to face an old friend. LeBron James with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, this is obviously a very different look Cleveland Cavaliers than we're used to. They have Jimmy Butler, Draymond. This is funny because as I'm watching this, Draymond just tried to choke out Rudy. But they do have Jokic. They have a couple of creative guys who are very good. And this is my favorite part, right? If you know anything about LeBron, you know my man loves him some James Jones. James Jones has been on the Heat for, I think, the whole time LeBron was there, and now he's followed him to Cleveland. So that could be a bad sign for us. Let's see how we do. I will catch you back when things get exciting. LeBron's Cavs, Boogie's 76ers, and Derrick Rose's Knicks were no match for our squad. We are here in the finals. James Harden's Portland Trail Blazers are in the way of our 11th straight title. Can we finish this out in style? Let's find out. I really didn't think we were going to win the title this year, but if Wilt does not have Bill Russell to stop him, I guess no one else can. Let's see if we can sweep this thing. Look, by this point, you've seen enough title celebrations. You don't need to see another one. The Heat absolutely shellac James Harden's Portland Trail Blazers. They're currently leading by more than 30 points, so this one is more than over. We have won 11 titles. We now have 8 years to win one more and pass Bill Russell for 12. Chances are pretty high it's going to happen, but you never know. Here we are in year number 13. The team continues to get worse and worse. Of course, I mean, Will and D-Wade are still here, so it doesn't really matter. But Chris Bosh deteriorating. Luol Deng going downhill. We do have old men like Joe Johnson. 34-year-old Joe Johnson's here. Also, you know, a little bit washed. Same thing with Amari Stoudemire. Definitely washed. We do have Gerald Green, pretty exciting, but, you know, it's going to be rough. I really, I do not think we're going to win a title this year. I've been wrong before, but I'm going to keep saying it until I'm right. I don't think this is a title-winning team.
I don't know what he was talking about, but
I'm doubting Wilt at my own risk, but let's get into it, see how it goes. In year 13, Wilt Chamberlain is unleashed once again, averaging 20.6 points, 11.8 boards, 4.5 assists, 1.4 steals, 2.3 blocks, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. That's his 5th MVP of his career and his 6th Defensive Player of the Year award. The Heat are the 1 seed this year. I will catch you back when it gets spicy or we're about to win our 12th straight title. The Thunder have forced a Game 7 largely because Deng has picked up an injury. He's going to be out for this final game. Can we finish it? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really sure how the Thunder forced 7 games because we're winning by nearly 50 points here with 4 minutes left to go. I mean, there's no shot. It's not even close. How did they win 3 games off of us? Maybe someone else got injured and I didn't notice. But yeah, we win by more than 40 points. That is our 12th straight title. We have broken Bill Russell's record. I guess we'll just keep going, see how far we can get this record in the history books. I mean, we have 7 more years until Haslem retired. So I guess all I could say is I'll see you at the start of year number 14. It's a very good thing we won that 12th title because as you can see, the chances of us winning another one are very, very slim. So of course in real life Dwayne Wade left after the last season. Now one thing I elected to do is Chris Bosh does not actually play another basketball game after that last season because of his issues with blood clots in his leg. So what I elected to do is just let him go to a different team. That way we keep Haslem's part of the save correct, but we don't force Chris Bosh to stop playing. So he's no longer on the team. Instead, Wilt Chamberlain is going to have Dragic. He's going to have Waiters, Magruder, Winslow, Johnson, and then a bunch of created players because guys like Hassan Whiteside, Josh McRoberts, several other dudes just aren't in the game. And yeah, this time I'm going to say with relative certainty that we're not going to win an NBA title, but I guess we'll find out. In year 14, Wilt Chamberlain averages 24 points, 12 boards, 3.7 assists, 1.5 steals, and 2.6 blocks, and wins MVP and Defensive Player of the Year yet again. But maybe more importantly, he drags this depleted Miami Heat team to 52 wins and the 3 seed in the East. Remember, this team is bad. Dragic is going up in overall. Everybody's going up in overall, but this team is not good. They are not good at all. Nowhere close to as good as they did in the past. And still, they're the 3 seed because Wilt Chamberlain is the best player in the league. But now is the pressure cooker. Let's see if Wilt can make it 13 straight. It's going to be a much tougher test. I will catch you back when things get dire. Somewhat surprisingly, those things getting dire does not take very long. Mike Conley and Blake Griffin's Indiana Pacers have pushed us to 7 games in the first round. Let's see if our title defense will end early. It is a 2-point ball game with 1:34 on the clock. Thankfully, Miami is at home. They also have the ball. Dragic brings the ball down the court, shoots a little runner, misses. BG gets the rebound. Griffin looking to pass, doesn't get it to Mike Conley, decides to take it on his own, is being guarded by Dragic, so that is a mismatch. Oh, this is D-Wade's team. D-Wade is on the Pacers now. I didn't know that. I think he was hurt when I looked at it first, but he's back in the game. Conley on the mismatch. No, they switch. Conley gets Wilt in the air. Wilt misses, and Lopez, I believe that's Brooke, not Robin, gets the rebound, puts it in. It is a tie ball game with 1:06 on the clock. Dragic with the ball, guarded by Conley. He's looking to make a move. He comes into the lane, dips back out. Don't know what happened to my voice just then.
I'm tired as hell.
Brings the screen. They're doubling for Wilt. Don't want to let him get the ball. He does get the ball. Gets it to Magruder. Brings another screen. D-Wade playing decent defense. Magruder pulls. Magruder misses. BG with another board. It's a tie ball game. 41 seconds on the clock. Pacers have the ball. Looking to go up by 2 or 3 if he hits that. Mike Conley, Mr. Big Shot, hits it right in Wilt Chamberlain's face. Puts the Pacers up by 3 with 30 seconds left on the clock. Dragic trying to work some magic. Dragic cannot get free from Mike Conley. He's going to need a screen. I don't know why this Heat are just standing around. He gets the screen, elects to not give it to Wilt, gives it to Waiters. Dion throws it up, misses. BG with a rebound. They're going to foul Mike Conley. Conley to the line. Pacers up by 3 with 12.7 seconds left on the clock. If he can make both of these, the game is pretty much over. We're going to go into a timeout, though, so we will see you when we get back. Lopez inbounding the ball, gets it to Conley. Conley fouled immediately. He will go to the line, have 2 shots. Conley's first shot is up. It is a make. It is now a 4-point deficit for the Heat. They may be out of this. Wilt Chamberlain, for the first time in a long time, is not going to be in the finals, it looks like. Conley makes both of his free throws. Clutch shots from Conley all around. Hit that big 3 in Wilt's face and knocks down both of his free throws. They got D-Wade, but it doesn't matter. This team is actually pretty stacked. They also have one of the Morris twins. Wow. All right, coming out of the timeout, the issue here is that in spite of having Wilt Chamberlain, they don't have the best 3-point shooting around him. Gonna need Dragic to step up big. Dragic fires, misses. Chamberlain gets the board, gets it out to Winslow. Winslow shoots. Winslow does hit. It's a 2-point ball game, 6 seconds on the clock. They got a foul. They have to hope Wade can miss at least one of these free throws to give them a chance. There's plenty of time on the clock if Wade misses one, but we know he's a good free throw shooter, so it's unlikely he misses either of these. He makes the first. Can he make the second? The second shot is up, and he makes them both. It is a 4-point ball game. That is probably all she wrote, folks, unless we have a miracle here. If Mike Conley fouls, maybe. No, it's a miss. Indiana is moving on. The Heat are out of it for the first time since Wilt Chamberlain's first season. And unfortunately, we're unable to get 13 straight, but I will go ahead and sim to the end of this season, show you who wins, and then we'll get on to year 15, where thankfully, I believe Wilt is going to get some help. And there you go, the Dallas Mavericks, but not the Dallas Mavericks you might be thinking about, because this Mavericks team has Derrick Rose, Paul Pierce, and Ricky Rubio leading the charge, because for some reason Dirk left. He went to LA. Did not work out very well for him. They didn't even make the playoffs, but in spite of that, his old team does win the title over the Hornets. Let's get on to year number 15. Woo. It is year 15. As you can see, this is the day 1 roster. This time we are going to do the midseason trade, which means we're going to add D-Wade around February. But for now, this is what the team looks like. Once we add D-Wade, we'll reassess. For now, let's get into the season. We're at the midpoint of the season. We are the 2 seed, and we have gone and added back... Whoops, wrong thing. We've gone and added back Dwayne Wade. Now, hopefully this goes well for us. He is pretty old, but he's still very good. Let's see if we can finish out this season strong and potentially challenge for another title. Yeah, this is impossible. You can see his stats. Wilt is MVP. We're not going to go through the whole rigmarole. Let's just get into the playoffs. Although I guess I should point out he did win Defensive Player of the Year yet again, which means he's probably on all the All-NBA teams as well. So we are the 1 seed. We've won 62 games this year, but I don't really understand how we're so good. I mean, I guess because we have the MVP, right? But like, it's not like the Magic are that much worse than us, right? And like, if you go look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? They have LeBron, Jokic, Jimmy Butler, Wally Snow, Leroy Eaton. Like, they have a ton of good players. So I just don't really understand why we're doing so much better than everyone else. I guess Wilt is just that dominant even in this era. But let's go ahead and get this playoff started. I will catch you back when it gets spicy. All right, I got really bad news. It is game 7. But as you can see, oh, is Wilt playing? Wait, that's weird. Okay, I'm not sure if Wilt is going to play in this one. He is out for the season, so I'm not sure how he's in the lineup, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Here we go. Yeah, things did not go very well for us without Wilt. We're going to be out of this one, but I guess we could take a little bit of solace knowing that our star player did get hurt this season, so it's a little bit of an asterisk for the Hawks team, but still, we're out of this. Let's see who wins the playoffs. And the Hawks come out on top over the Golden State Warriors. Let's get on to year number 16. This is what the squad looks like in year number 16. Not terrible. Bam getting better. Winslow still here doing decently. And of course, we still have Wilt and D-Wade, both guys playing very well. It should be... we will definitely be a playoff team, but I would not be surprised if we fall off quite a bit from last year's. We're really not a championship contender at this stage, I don't think. All right, we're going to speed through this a little bit quicker because we are getting very long in the tooth. As you can see, Wilt, 74 games, 21 rebounds, 21 points, 9 rebounds. Numbers going down. Still makes the All-NBA second team and the All-NBA first team defense, but the Miami Heat are the 2 seed. They'll be going up against this Orlando team that has Kawhi, Drew Holiday, J.R. Smith, and some guys that are made up, but not a bad little team. We may have some trouble on our hands. I will catch you back when either the Heat are in trouble or about to win a championship. The Heat get very lucky if that Hawks team goes out early. Now they're in the finals. Very surprisingly, back in the finals, they're going up against a Houston Rockets team that has Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, OG, Derek Favors, Vooch, and a couple of other guys back here in the back. All right, anyways, let's see if we could get another title. Is this 13? I think this is 13. Let's do it. We finally get a close game. Tie ball game, 2:17 on the clock. Heat have the ball there also at home. D-Wade goes to work on Kyrie Irving. Gonna be a tough matchup for Wade. He is old. I wouldn't call him washed yet, but definitely those knees are feeling creaky. He gets it to Derek Jones. Derek Jones hits the 2. They are up by 2, but now Kyrie Irving is bringing the ball down the court. Let's see what he does against D-Wade. He gets the handle. Oh, he thinks about it. Doesn't really put the moves on. Cassell gets open. Not Sam Cassell. Cassell buries a 3 in Justice Winslow's face. Dion Waiters now bringing the ball up the court. Look at that stat line from Kyrie Irving. 24 points, 10 assists. Man is dominating. I have just noticed, I don't know how I haven't clocked it for 2 possessions, but Wilt Chamberlain not on the court. After this shot, let's check and see. Has he fouled out? Oh, is he hurt? Oh, he's hurt again. Oh no. Okay, that could be bad. We may be in trouble. That could be really bad. Okay, Kyrie Irving with the ball, goes to work again. Oh my gosh, he put a nasty... Oh my gosh. Kyrie Irving. Oh, what a move on Dion Waiters, and then hits that fader deep in 3-point range. D-Wade spin move. Kyrie doesn't go for it, but D-Wade gets right by him. I don't know sure what that defense was from Kyrie there on the second effort. And now it is a 2-point game. Houston leads, 1:15 on the clock. The bad thing is that this could be a problem if Miami can't close it out soon. If the Wilt Chamberlain, oh my gosh, is he going to hit again? Okay, that time he airballs. I thought maybe he was feeling it. That was the ultimate heat check from Kyrie Irving, and he failed the test. Bradley Beal, OG, back in the game. This man, sitting down. I'm not sure who he is. Let's go. Come on. Inbound the ball. Inbound the ball. Okay, we broke for a second there. 2K almost died. Dragic bringing the ball up the court. D-Wade now being guarded by Beal. That's a matchup you probably like if you are the Heat. Olynyk brings the screen. Dragic takes it. Dragic... Oh, what are you doing? Dragic with a bad pass, but he gets it back, gets it to Wade. Wade gets the rebound from Bam. Wade gonna pull. Wade misses, but Bam with the rebound. Bam puts it up. It is now a tie ball game. 44 seconds on the clock. Bam filling in admirably for Wilt the Stilt. Kyrie Irving with the ball. He has been playing very well. Gets a step back. Thinks about it. He's going at his man. Dragic has no chance. Kyrie easily gets to the cup. Hits a nice little layup. And his team is back up by 2. 32 seconds left on the clock. Dragic looking to work. Dragic goes at his guy. Looks for Olynyk. Oh, what is that? Defense, Vooch. Come on, my man. You got to play something. Kelly Olynyk, easy dunk there. And we are going into a timeout. Out of the timeout, Houston with the ball. Tie ball game, 27 seconds left on the clock. They can hold it for a while and force Miami to take a potentially bad shot. They're going to do just that. They can get this all the way down to 3 seconds left. Not quite the last shot, but very close. Kyrie Irving, he's very dangerous. He's been playing well all game. Bradley Beal, I thought he was going to bring the screen, but he does not. They get it to Beal. Beal being guarded by Wade. Oh, that behind the back almost got past him. He puts it up. It is out. Get it to Wade. He's going to go full court. Are we going to make that? No. Okay, we're going into overtime. I will catch you back in the clutch. All right, as you can see, the Miami Heat have definitely pulled away. They're going to win another title. They're up by 12 points with 1 minute on the clock. Houston has just not had an answer for this team here in the overtime period. Kyrie Irving, he needs to pull there. They are out of time. They got to start shooting if they want to have a chance, but I think it's pretty much over. Oh, good pass. Nice shot. Okay, Vooch, I see you. But it's not going to be enough. They're still down by 10, 47 seconds left on the clock. I will jump ahead to the confetti drop, and we will celebrate the Heat's 13th title, I believe. I should know this, but I'm not sure. Anyways, I'll see you then. D. Wade and James Johnson put the team on their back and carry them to another finals victory. I believe that makes 13. I will check and make sure, and I will let you know when we get into year number 17. It is time for year number 17. Obviously, D. Wade retires. He's no longer here. We've added Jimmy Butler, AI, Jay Crowder, some other guy. Tyler Hero's down here, 19 years old. But yeah, the star of the show is still Wilt Chamberlain. Probably going to be that way for the foreseeable future. Unfortunately, in this save, Jimmy Butler is not really ascended as much as he did in real life, but maybe it'll start happening here. Let's get into year number 17. It literally doesn't matter what we do anymore. Wilt Chamberlain, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year yet again. I mean, he took a year off, but the man is back. He's dominant. Basically, if he doesn't have a running mate, he's just going to score all the points, and the Heat are going to be decent. Or did they? Yeah, they won 64 games this year. They won 64 games. This team is not that good, and they won 64 games. I don't know what's going on, but let's get into the playoffs. This Washington team is playing really well. I mean, they're pretty solid. They have a lot of good players, so not too surprising there. But we are going into game 7. Is it going to be another early round exit? Oh boy. We are down by 15 with 90 seconds left to go. We'll do the sim this way. There's no shot we get back in this one. Can we look at the box score? Yeah, we've been eliminated. Oh, is he hurt again? Oh my gosh, for the third straight year, Wilt goes down in the middle of the playoffs. Oh my lord, that is terrible. Also, AI went down. Dragic, that's not too surprising, right? I think he played like 21 games in real life this season, so it's not too surprising that 36-year-old struggled. Goran Dragic also is hurt. Man, were hit bad with injuries. All right, let's see who wins the playoffs, I guess. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be that Atlanta team. They are pretty sick. Let's see. It is not Atlanta. It is this Jazz team. Let's look at them. Look at this. Kyrie, Lonzo, Luka, Lawrence Vaughn, Stan Pickett, Dario, Drew, Steven Adams is here. Jared Sullinger is still in the league somehow. Wow. Okay, so the Jazz win. All right, let's move into year number 18. Hopefully this time Wilt can stay healthy. He is aging, but hopefully we can get 3 more years out of him, just like Haslem did. Welcome to year number 18. Wilt starting to fall off a cliff just a little bit as he ages. I don't think he's probably going to win MVP this year. There are a lot of good players in the league these days, but I have been surprised before. Let's get into year number 18. No MVP award this year for Wilt, but pretty solid stats all around. You would like to see at 36 years old maybe some load management here, especially when you consider that the Heat are just the 6th seed. They're going to give us this Brooklyn team, which is pretty stout. They got KD, they got Clay, they got De'Aaron. It's going to be tough for them to win this one, I think, but we'll see how it goes. I was smart to not count out Wilt and the rest of the Heat in round 1. However, this round 3 matchup against this Toronto squad that I'll show you right here, Mike Conley, Devin Booker, Jonathan Isaac, Kaminsky, Mark Gasol, some guys on the bench. This is proving to be a tougher test. We are down 3-0. Let's see if we can call this one back. Yeah, those good days might be over for the Heat unless Jimmy Butler can take a step forward when he's 31 years old, which is probably not happening. We're going to lose this one, and to be frank, it wasn't even that close. Unfortunately, the Heat are going to be out of the playoffs. Let's go ahead and see who wins the finals, though. All right, the Jazz make it back, but they get swept by this Knicks squad, and they are pretty gross. They got Dennis Smith Jr., Jaylen Brown, Zion, finals MVP, DeAndre Ayton, Patty Mills, Zach LaVine. I mean, it goes on and on. This team is very good. But now it's time to jump to year 19, the penultimate season in Haslem and Wilt Chamberlain's career. Year number 19, not too much to note here. Basically, we've added Kyle Lowry, a couple of other dudes, nothing too big, but we definitely have a lot of solid players, so we do have a very good shot at making the playoffs yet again. Not sure for a championship quality team, but there's always a chance. Oh my, Wilt has fallen off just a little bit, only averaging 26 minutes a game this season, but only gets 17 and 9. Those are career low numbers, I think, man. And unfortunately, the team is back to being a 6 seed. The good news, though, is this Detroit team is not great. I think we have a solid shot to make it into the second round, but let's see how it goes. Okay, so I was wrong. Detroit apparently is very good. Let's see if we can force a game 7. 1:34 left on the clock. The Heat are at home. They're up by a single point. Everyone is in the game. I don't see anybody that we have to worry about in foul trouble, so that's a good sign if you're a Heat fan. They've been playing pretty well, although it's wild. Like, you always think, oh, Wilt Chamberlain's so much bigger than everyone else, but look at him next to Bol. As I don't even see who made that. Who is that guy? I'm not sure who that was. I apologize. Couldn't recognize his face, but he makes a 3. It is now a 2-point game. But Bol making Wilt Chamberlain look small. You never thought you'd see it. Wilt Chamberlain, though, makes Bol look small.
He is him.
By shooting over him and tying this game back up. Detroit has the ball. Davis brings it down the court. He is going to go to work on, I believe, yeah, that's Jimmy Butler. Butler playing good defense. Of course, this is playoff Butler. This is when he shines. Let's see if he can stop this team and send the Heat to game 7. It is a miss, and who is that? I'm not sure who that guy was, but he got a rebound. Jimmy Butler gets by his man, gets an open shot, but Bol rejects it. Chamberlain gets the ball back. Bol throws it back in his face. DeAndre Jordan gets the board. This is a very large team. Davis shoots another 3. He makes it. Ooh, that it could have been the dagger. Not 3-point game, 36 seconds left on the clock. Kyle Lowry with the ball. The Heat are going to have to go to work quickly if they want to have a chance at winning this one. Kyle Lowry finds Wilt. Ooh, I was afraid Bol was going to get his 3rd rejection since we started watching. But it is a 1-point game. Pistons ball coming out of the timeout. All right, what can Detroit do here? They have 27 seconds left to get the lead. Are they going to foul? They will foul immediately. Not sure if that was the foul to give or if he'll go to the line. He will go to the line. Shooting 2. The best you can do is make it a 3-point ball game. Davis' first shot is up. He makes the first. He looks like he's a very good free throw shooter. That was 95%. Second shot is up. It is a make. Ooh, I thought he might have missed for a second, but he did not. We're going to a timeout. It is a 1-possession game still, but if you're the Heat, you got to move quick. Lowry with the ball. They can shoot a 3 here, but I think they need to go score quick and hope they miss some free throws. Wilt Chamberlain going to work. I'm not sure what he's doing. Lowry with a 3. Lowry hits the 3. It's a tie ball game. 13.8 seconds left on the clock. Detroit will hold the ball for the last shot here. Miami has to play good defense. Davis just going to wait it out. Actually, he's just going to go to work. My man, he has been shooting well. He made a 3 to put the team up by 3. And he shoots here over Lowry, misses the shot. We are going to overtime with the Miami Heat's season on the line. 1:16 left in overtime. The Heat find themselves up by 1 late, just like they did in regulation, but Davis shoots a 3, makes a 3. That man, when I'm watching, that man is unconscious from deep. It is a 2-point game in favor of the Pistons with 1:07 left on the clock. Lowry going to work still. He is going to work on his man, gets by him a little bit. He could have had it, but he lost his dribble. Gets it to Morris, gets it to Hero. Hero thinks about pulling, decides not to. Hero gets a screen from Wilt Chamberlain, goes wide open, ties this game back up. Great shot from Hero, better screen from Wilt. Let's see what happens out of the timeout. They're looking to go back up. Davis has been a hot shooter all night long. Big shooters make big shots. Will he make another one here? He's going to screen, get it to Jefferson. Jefferson puts it up. Easy shot there for the Pistons. Bad possession defensively for the Heat. Going to be another timeout. I'm starting to lose my breath. Hopefully that we don't go to double overtime. I mean, it would be fun, but for my voice's sake, hopefully we get a winner here. Let's see what happens out of the timeout.
I need a recovery beer.
All right, what do the Heat have cooking here? Will the Heat culture prevail? I hate saying that. What a terrible, terrible city jersey. Tyler Hero passes it to Lowry. Lowry pulls early. Lowry misses. Will unable to get the rebound. Probably should have just fouled DeAndre Jordan there. He's a horrible free throw shooter, but instead they elect to go with it. Davis with the ball. Ooh, oh, I thought Wilt was going to get a steal there, but he's not. Gets it to Jefferson. Jefferson to Herder. Herder looks for something to happen. Gets a screen. They really got to go up on that screen a little bit more. Oh, what a terrible pass from Herder. Get it up, get it up, get it up. Battery's real low, but Lowry's battery is not low. Lowry misses and Davis gets the rebound. Herder's going to the line. How does he miss there? Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my, okay. Yeah, I don't really care about the Bol block. What I care about is, can we go to the, look at this. Oh no. If he was any faster, he has a full step on this man. Maybe 2 steps. Whoa, that's a terrible angle. Maybe 2 steps. A little Texas 2-step, but he just takes it up so soft. Oh, God. I would miss that shot, but an NBA player should not miss that shot. All right, Detroit is going to get fouled here. They're going to go to the line. There's no other choice. Again, like I said earlier, should have just fouled DeAndre Jordan. My man is terrible free throw shooter. Davis, not so much. If he makes both of these, the game is pretty much over. If he misses one, the Heat have a chance. The first shot is up. It's a make. 99% free throw shooter. This one's over, I think, folks. Davis has a great game. Makes some huge shots, makes a couple clutch free throws, more than a couple, makes like 4 or 5 clutch free throws. And unfortunately, the Heat in the penultimate season of this save are going to go out in the first round. Very sad. Unless they can land a miracle shot here, what's going to happen? Get it to Lowry. Let him shoot. Although he did miss that shot. Tyler Hero gets the ball, puts it up. He makes it. Okay. 1 point game, 5.2 seconds left on the clock. If you foul fast, they have a chance. Whether Davis makes his free throws or not, they have a chance to at least tie it up, send us into double overtime. Let's see what happens. Coming out of the timeout. Come on, get a steal here. We never see a steal in these situations, but just give us one. Davis. I thought he lost it, but he's got fouled. All right, Davis to the line. He has yet to miss. Can he continue that streak? He makes the first one. All right, 2-point ball game. Still a chance. Second shot is up. It is a make. Okay, can they call a timeout? Can they put this forward? No. They're going to have to shoot a long-range shot. Victor Oladipo. He's going to work. Put it up. Oladipo has not had a shot, and all right, yeah, it was always going to be something like that. Okay, the Detroit Pistons beat the Miami Heat in round 1. Wilt Chamberlain, unfortunately, is out of the playoffs early again. Let's go ahead and skip forward and see who wins the finals this season. And this time, your NBA champions are the Dallas Mavericks, led by Ja Morant and Giannis, although Ja Morant is the better player. Giannis has not really progressed as much as you would think in this save. Jordan Poole also here. Gordon Hayward, have to mention him. But yes, this team, mostly led by Ja, already getting a title early in his career. Let's get on to year 20, the final season of Haslem, and in this case, Wilt Chamberlain's career. In Wilt Chamberlain's final year in the Haslem save, he is down to an 89, but the good news is he has some help this season. Kevin Love is here, and in this version of the save, Kevin Love has not fallen off barely at all. So we do have a little bit of firepower here in the final season. There's a chance we could challenge for a title. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but at least we have a couple guys worth getting excited for. I will see you at the end of the season. All right, so things look positive, right? We are the 5th seed. However, I have something bad I have to show you, and that is if we go to the season stats, really we could go to the roster too, but we'll go here to see Wilt's stats. Yep. 3 of our 4 best scorers are all out. Kevin Love tore his tricep. Hero has a broken left hand. Jimmy Butler has a broken right hand. Wilt is the only player who played. Well, I guess Bam played every game, but yeah, it has been injury plagued to say the least. So it is not looking good for our chances to win any of these playoff games or any of these playoff series, I guess. We do have this Chicago team that's like pretty solid. Marvin Bagley, Andre Drummond. They have a lot of big guys actually. And then who's that? Was it Garland? Yeah. So a lot of big guys. They're gonna be look. I mean, look at our we're starting Gabe Vincent. No offense to these guys. We're starting Gabe Vincent, Oladipo, and Max Struss. And even if we get past this one, I mean, this New York team they're going to cook on us. Zion is the MVP. And I mean, they have Evan Mobley and Damian Lillard coming off their bench. So even if we make it past Chicago, chances are very good for us this season. But let's see what happens. All right, we'll stick with it because I don't think anything good's going to happen. I think we're probably going to get swept here. Yeah, it looks bad. So if we win a game. Okay, we won a game. We won 2 games. Okay, we'll jump in if it gets close. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay, we're jumping in. Game 7. Let's see what happens. In what is basically our Super Bowl, we're up by 9 points with 1:22 left to go. And the reason being is that Butler and Love are both back. In fact, I believe Butler's leading us in scoring. Yeah, I mean, not by a lot, but I mean, he's 5 of 15 from the field, so he's not scoring well, and he's also a 0 plus minus, but we'll take it, okay? Anything that gets us a win. We're going to win this series. I think we're going on to face New York, which is going to be very tough. In fact, nearly impossible, but it doesn't matter. We win round 1. I was proven wrong. The boys really backed me up. Love to see that for our final season. Let's go ahead and jump to round number 2. Now, will New York sweep us? Most likely, but let's see what happens. We'll go through this slow. New York wins game 1. They win game 2. We win game 3. We won a game. They win game 4. And that's it. Miami's out. Let's see who wins the playoffs. And it's going to be, Miles Turner. Okay, sure. Who's this Nuggets team have? Oh my gosh, they're good too. Oh, Aaron Gordon, of course. That's what keeps them together. Okay, the playoffs are going to be won by the Knicks. So we did lose to the champions. That at least is a little bit of, condolences for ourselves. Is that the right word? Probably not. All right, let's see. is Wilt retiring is the question, because if not, we will sim forward. He's not going to retire, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm going to sim forward. I will bring you back when Wilt has retired from the league. He's going to play more than 20 years, which is kind of incredible. I mean, he is, what, 38? So, and, ooh, he can leave after this season, so we'll see where he goes, too. All right, I will see you when Wilt Chamberlain retires, and we will wrap this thing up, show you his illustrious career. All right, that didn't take long, just 1 year with the Timberwolves, and now here he is. Wilt Chamberlain is retiring at the age of 39. LeBron's still playing, by the way, but here you go. You can see 21 points, 12 boards. Stats are there. 8-time MVP. I'm not sure what the record is. Actually, I'll check real quick and let you know. Yeah, Kareem won it 6 times, so this is a new record. 19-time All-Star, 9-time Defensive Player of the Years. Again, let me look up the record and I'll let you know. And yeah, it looks like Dikembe Mutombo, Ben Wallace won it 4 times, so yes, definitely a record there by quite a bit. Never win 6-man. 13-time NBA champion. 13 times. 5-time Finals MVP. I believe D-Wade was 8-time Finals MVP, so that means somebody, right? No. That's just the 2 of them. Okay. For a second, I thought someone else would have won one. Yeah, 11 times on the All-NBA first team. He makes it, I mean, that's 15 times total. 15 times on the defensive team. But he did not, of course, he wasn't a rookie. We made him as not a rookie, so it makes sense he didn't win any of the rookie awards. But yes, this is his career. Obviously, I think you would probably say, I mean, stats-wise, he's nowhere near what he was in real life, because he averaged, I'm looking at it right now, 30 points and 23 boards per game. So definitely a little lower on that end. However, in real life, he was only a 2-time MVP, a 2-time champ and a 4-time MVP. So I think you would take this 8 times MVP, 13-time champion, sets the record for pretty much every single individual award you can get, and also bests his old foe Bill Russell for the most NBA championships. I think you could very comfortably say that this is the greatest career that you would have ever seen if this had happened. Unfortunately, Mr. Haslem could not quite live up to this in his real life save, but I'm going to get out of here. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Thank you.